Hey guys, Shorty back for Shorty SuperCoach here. Today I thought I'd give you a bit of an idea of what I'm about, who I am, what I do and things like that, just so you know a bit of an idea of the guy that's feeding you so-called SuperCoach knowledge. But anyway, I'm from Geelong, do a bit of work for the Geelong Advertiser covering local footy. I've been doing that for 3 years and a bit of local cricket as well. Plan is to be a sports journalist down the track, that's the plan. Love the Cats and everything football really. You can also find me at Tizio100. I'll chuck a bit of a link in there. Me and my mate do a bit of a show on the Cats and all things footy. And also from a SuperCoach perspective, SuperCoach HQ, I'm part of there. So you may recognise the voice on that behalf. As far as my SuperCoach and things, look, I haven't taken out the grand prize yet, but that's in the plans. Last year it was ranked in the top 7,000, working back 14,810. 19,000 in 2013, that dropped out a bit. I went for a bit of a different approach to that and won't be going down that direction again. And the 3 previous years to that, 4,100, 7,500, 2,100 and 2010. But it's always interesting to equate for the fact that how much more popular, not necessarily the game, but the info got around. You know, you can find, a monkey can pick a good team if he's got access to the internet these days. So look, I think my philosophy on that, I think it takes skill and class to stay in the top 10,000 now with all the media input in that. I think from sort of 1,000s to the 10,000 mark, you need a bit of luck, and depending on your luck, you fall anywhere in that gap. I think to consistently be up there takes skill. So I've been glad to do that. I'm always around the mark. And to be honest, last year after round 19 I was ranked 2,790, and this is just an example of how luck can play its part. Certainly not me complaining, although I was at the time. But so I obviously slipped the 4,000 rankings, but I was primed for a top 1,000 finish, planned it out beautifully, and then here are a few of the riddled with injuries and a bit of bad luck on my behalf. But Kelly goes down and scores me a 38. Nat Nui, the terrible passing of his mother, he's out. I've got to trade him. Ablett I brought in, returns a 21. Thankfully I didn't have his captain, but see you later guys, you got to go. Franklin, everything's happening with him, he's out. Caleb Daniel replaces him, scores me a nice 14. Kelly out again. Maynard couldn't deliver the 87 he did the week before, delivers me a 22. Then I bring in Tom Mitchell, master stroke, 147. Then he's out with an eye, never heard of that injury in my life. Hodge suspended. Fife out. Griffin, he's gone 98, 134. Okay, fair coverage on the bench. Ryan comes in, scores 59. That hurts. Swan subbed off after being on fire in the first half. And then Franklin comes back, he's struggling. And just to top it off, when I thought, okay, I can hold some ground. I'm about 6,000 coming in the last round, might bump it up to 4,000. I wasn't alone here, but listen to this for a pack of donuts. Swan, Caleb Daniel, Goldstein, Fife, Griffin, Hodge, Hibbard. And I still thought I'd get a bit of coverage, but no, Tommy Fields is out, Steele is out, Griffin is out, who was my bench cover, which I was really happy to have a premium or close to on the bench. And Nick O'Brien was even out for that last one. So it was horrendous. I didn't drop too far, still at a reasonable round 23, but that's an example of how things can go downhill on luck, because I was really happy with the season. So there are a few of my numbers. I'm always around that mark. And this year I really think, you've been in the game for a while, and it does take a bit of luck and a bit of skill as well to stay in that mark, especially with so many media outlets just giving you the formula in a way. So that's a bit about me. Definitely ask a few questions if you're interested in anything else, but I'll look to feed you out some best possible SuperCoach advice, and it'll be my advice, no one else's. So definitely jump on board. Give the video and podcast a bit of a like, subscribe, and definitely if you've got any questions, just ask me away, and check out those other websites and channels that I mentioned earlier. See you guys.